Why Chevy Corvette E-Ray is the talk of the town. Although C8 Corvette has only been on the market for a few years, to say that it has made a splash would be an understatement. Even though the mid-engine architecture and the sheer power that it brings to the table are truly something unique, Chevy is not ready to test on its laurels with his masterpiece. It's an open secret that Chevy's engineers and designers have been working on something special, and the word going around referred to it as the E-Ray. What is the E-Ray? You might be shocked to learn that the word E-Ray, which you may have seen tossed around by auto journalists and bloggers, has some historical precedent. In fact, on December 16, 2015, GM trademarked the name E-Ray. That's correct. They've been considering this possibility in some form or another for at least 6 years. The initial trademark application was terminated on September 7, 2020, indicating that the trademark was allowed to expire without being renewed. Still, on July 31, 2020, GM will try to trademark E-Ray again, so while they allowed the original trademark to expire, they renewed it by filling it out again a few months beforehand. It's conceivable they're just making sure they have the term covered in case they decide to use it in the future, but people suspect they want to put it to use sooner rather than later. About Chevy Corvette E-Ray. The 8th generation Corvette C8 is the latest model with a mid-engine layout. The weight of the engine is better distributed for the vehicle's balance and handling as a result of placing it back behind the cabin. This also provides tremendous rear-wheel drive, which is one of the reasons why the Corvette is such a blast to pilot. The general layout was modified to accommodate the new placement of the engines. The nose is shorter, the windshield is broader, and the dashboard is lower, providing an unparalleled perspective of the road for the driver. The C8 Corvette is a great sports vehicle that features a front trunk with some storage capacity. After moving the engine to the center of the vehicle and improving its performance, the next step that should be taken is to install an electric motor on it and turn it into a hybrid car. That is precisely what Chevy plans to accomplish in the future. However, there is a significant amount of conjecture regarding the specifics of how this hybrid will be structured. The hybrid version of the Chevrolet Corvette will most likely use the same engine that is found in the base model of the car. However, many people believe that more powerful engine found in the Z06 will be used instead. In any case, the hybrid system will consist of 1 or 2 motors mounted on the front axle. This would result in an all-wheel drive hybrid version of the Corvette that may be referred to as the E-Ray. Chevy Corvette E-Ray specifications. The Chevy Corvette E-Ray is powered by an electrified powertrain that consists of an atmospheric 6.2-liter V8 LT2 gasoline engine that is good for 490 horsepower that is mated to an electric drive unit that is located in the front cargo area, along with four 1.94 kilowatt-hour batteries that are located in the middle of the vehicle. It is expected that the hybrid system will have a peak output of around 85 kilowatt, 115 horsepower, and 111 pound-per-feet of torque. Additionally, there are reports that the electric motor will be able to spin at a maximum of 16,000 RPM. It is anticipated that the total system power will be somewhere around 600 horsepower, with the emphasis being placed on more boosting performance than on maximizing economy. In comparison to C8 Stingray, the car sports a wider body and a more advanced chassis. The Corvette E-Ray has a wider contact patch with the road thanks to its wider wheel and tire setup compared to the Stingray. The front wheels are 20 inches in diameter with 275 30R20 tires, while the rear wheels are 21 inches in diameter with 345/25R21 tires. Even though Michelin Sports Cup 2R tires are expected to be offered, probably these will not be the E-Normal race tire offering. In addition, as part of the Z07 package, a pair of wheels made of carbon fiber will be made available to order. The E-Ray is only the beginning of the hybridization process for the Corvette. GM is working on a top-of-the-line model for the C8 Corvette called the Zora. It is anticipated that this model will combine a twin-turbocharged twin-turbo 5.5L V8 LT7 engine with a more powerful hybrid setup, which will push the total system output to somewhere close to or above 1,000 horsepower and a 1,000 pound-per-feet torque. However, given that the Zora will arrive late in the C8 Corvette's lifetime and will not emerge until far after the E-Ray, Chevy fans will need to practice some patience to wait for official confirmation regarding this ultra-high-performance variant.